In life, or if life rather, gave you a second chance, what would you do with it? Well, Jenn Drummond is a mom of 7 who started climbing some of the world's tallest peaks after surviving a car accident. In just a minute, she'll join us live to share her why. But first, here is a look at her journey.
I encountered a semi-truck and ended up rolling 3 times, hanging upside down from my car in the median. And then about 2 weeks after the accident, I got a phone call from the police department. And they said, hey, we just wanted to let you know that we've tried to rebuild this accident about 50 different times, and we can't build a scenario where you survive. Just put it into perspective a lot deeper of who am I? Why am I here? What would they say if I was gone? What do I want my story to say? The 7-second summits are the second highest point on every continent, and they have not been done by a female before. All of us have to be bold enough to step into who we are. You have to be brave enough to put action behind that. And then whatever unfolds is a beautiful life because you're living your authentic self.
Wow, the tears continue over here. Please welcome to the show, Jenn Drummond.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, you are incredible. You started this climbing expedition because of something one of your sons said back in 2020. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, so we're in COVID times and my son is doing his math homework and does not want to do it and fighting me. And I said, listen, buddy, we do hard things. We got this. And he said, Mom, if we do hard things, why haven't you climbed Mount Everest yet? I said, all right, well, let's look at it. You get your math homework done first and we'll see where it goes.
Wow.
All he had to do was math homework?
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Apples and oranges. Yeah. Okay, so what was that very first climb like before you started the second summits?
It was my testing climb, and I was just open and curious and was out there in the wilderness at nighttime under that sky where you have no light pollution, you have no noise pollution. It was so comforting and so inspiring that I was excited to be able to go on the quest because if I could spend more time in this environment, life is good.
Wow. Jenn, I'm excited to talk to you today. I've just been kind of immersing myself in documentaries on Netflix all about climbing, and you doing this is just incredibly brave. People have no idea. You've completed 4 summits so far. Which one have been the toughest climbs for you?
You know, they're all unique and tough in their own way and beautiful in their own way. I will say that I am so glad that I climbed in Russia last September. Wow. Because who knows when it would be safe to go back there at this point. So in Russia, it's a very steep climb. It's not done very often, and you're roped off to the person in front of you. So a lot of the climbs, you can be fixed ropes, like Everest has fixed lines that you can lean on a little bit or somebody else is checking them. When you're roped off to the human in front of you, if either one of you slip, you're both sliding until one of you can arrest yourselves. And so just every step is that much more impactful, intentional, and serious. And that made that climb pretty intense.
Wow.
I bet.
Oh my God. I'm also into mountaineering, and I'm not like an outdoorsy person.
Mountaineering?
Yeah, K2, like Shackleton. I'm really into all this, and I'm very excited to speak with you. These hikes require a ton of training, but you're also a mom of 7. Okay?
Yes.
So, wow. How do you balance this all? Walk us through a typical training day, if you can, Jenn.
I will. So I am very intentional about my weeks. We set them up on the weekend. On Sunday nights, I'll look at everything that's going on in the calendar, book the workouts in, then personal things around that. A lot of days I will wake up early, do breakfast with the kids, drive them to school, do training while they're at school, pick them up from school. We do all of our homework and life afterwards. And then when they go to bed, if I have one more session to put in, sometimes it's weightlifting or stretching or just walking out your muscles because of the workout that day. I'll do it when they go to bed and rinse, wash, repeat.
Wow. Dang.
Oh,
sounds
man.
easy.
Jenn, you know, it's International Women's Day, and what would it mean to you to be the first woman to complete your ultimate goal?
Wow.
I have goosebumps and chills just thinking about it. I can reflect back to my time in Antarctica. I just summited that mountain in January of this year. I was the first American woman to summit, the second female ever. And getting up on that mountain, there's a high camp that you stay the night at before you go for the summit push. When I was at that high camp, I was just rethinking about my mom and my grandma and society in general, that all the work that's been done has allowed me to be in the spot that I am now. And then the next morning I woke up and I just remember thinking every step I take up this mountain is a step for all of us.
Aww.
And I get to put our flag at the top and be like, here's where we've been. Where are we gonna go next? And I can't wait to see what people are gonna do with that.
You're incredible.
Bravo.
To our DBL Nation, follow Jenn's remarkable journey by visiting her website, boldbraveandbeautiful.com. You can also follow her on Instagram. Jenn, thank you so much for sharing your story. You got this. We're rooting for you. We can't wait to have you back on after the fact. Thanks, Jenn. We'll be right back.
Thanks. Bye.